But bronzer can be used for more than bronzer. I mean, who knew? Hi, I'm Sonia. I am your over 50 makeup, skincare, coffee loving gal, and I'm going to show you some bronzer hacks. So bronzer, I think we know. I'm just going to do this really fast. We know that you can use it on the high points of your face. And if you're here, say hi. This is going to be the fastest thing ever because I am going to especially vent. Have you ever heard of Night to Shine? A Tim Tebow thing. This is kind of like a dupe for that. And I'm getting ready to go. And I wanted to show you though, this bronzer hack. So how's it going? Okay. So bronzer obviously can be used on the high points of your face. And that gives you that sun-kissed glow. Like that's the main thing that we use bronzer for, right? Gives us some dimension, gives us some color, all the things. And I have any y'all menopausal ladies out there got some flushing to your neck. I'm not hot flashing. I'm just flushing. Anyway, we're going to do that. You can also use it as an eyeshadow. I'm not going to use it as an eyeshadow in this video, only because it did not go with my color of my shirt. But I have a cream bronzer and I love it as a as an eyeshadow. I just put it above my crease. I have hooded eyes and I take it and place it right up in here and it's super pretty. It glides on really pretty. It's just so easy. You can use it as a lipstick also. Just didn't go with my purple shirt. And then you can use it on your under eyes and you're like, what are you talking about? So, hi. Oh, okay. So she's saying she's so pale that she doesn't think bronzer looks like, right. So this might be not your color because obviously I am darker than a lot of people, but you can use something like this. Think out of the box. Okay, this is called Suede Lip Liner, and this might be a really good color for you. I recommend it also to my pale ladies that I color match, and it might be good. It doesn't even show up on me, so it might be good for you. So think outside the box, as in if you see like a brown blush or a brown eyeshadow or something like that, maybe that is a color you can use as a bronzer. So it's just an idea. Okay, so I'm going to take this bronzer and I'm actually going to mix it a little bit with that Suede Lip Liner and I'm going to darken my under eyes. And you're going to be like, what? Okay, so the trick here is you color correct the inner blush. You color correct the inner corner of your eye. And I did a reel on this in a live yesterday. I took a peach shade and I color corrected the inside of my eye darkness. Peach will work well on darkness because it's typically a blue base. Color science. Orange will take care of that. So take a peach color and put it on the darkness. Maybe a dark concealer mixed with it or on top of it. Then, dark under eyes will look darker because most of us have a white under eye. See how light my under eye is? I did put some makeup on, but see how light my under eye is to the rest of my face? The light next to the dark actually makes the dark look darker. It's weird. It's reverse thinking. And I can't even think in forward gear sometimes. So reverse thinking is a little bit much, but take the bronzer like so, and you're going to very, very lightly apply it next to your under eye darkness. But again, remember, you are doing such minimal on that under eye. You want minimal makeup. So that's going to be your goal. Darken the lights. Don't darken the dark, but darken the light, and it'll help the under eye darkness to be minimized. So I'm just mixing. Bella bronzer would be my shade probably more in the summer. So I do a little bit of mixing with this Suede Lip Liner. Okay, so keep darkening. But I'm putting, like, it looks like but look at the brush. Like, see how there's just minimal on there? I'm only doing a little bit. So if you have under eye darkness here, you might be white right here and white next to it. So just don't put dark on dark. You don't want to do that. You just want light on light. And then take your finger and go like this and make sure you have not too much on there. And then I'm going to bronze where I don't know what this is. I was in Hawaii, but I really don't think I wore any kind of anything. So I'm going to take bronzer and I'm just going to darken the light area. I'll just do one side over the other and let's see how well this works. I just don't want to get it on my shirt. Okay. So take a fluffy brush and just put it on your light area. I do have self tanner on. But see how that's just darkening that up and it really helps? I mean, hey, again, thinking out, thank you. Thanks. I love this shirt. It's a fun shirt. I wear purple and then, how do you do this? I wear purple and I'm like, I love purple. I really do love purple. I don't know if it's my color necessarily, but it's definitely not a terrible color for me. Okay, see how that works? It really works. So we'll get that all blended in. Like so. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of illumination on there too. I'll check my back and see if I need it. So that's great for blush or for bronzer. I don't know why I said blush. Yeah, I do, because I'm going to blush next and that's it. So we could use bronzer as eyeshadow on your lips, under eyes, covering anything. I mean, most of us don't wear this type of shirt, but you can cover anything. Like I always have this white area right here. So I always want to fill that in with bronzer. So you can use it in so many multiple different ways. You can make a BB cream out of bronzer with moisturizer if you just want just kind of a glow all over. It's pretty dang versatile. So I'm going to put on some blush and I'm going to be done. But what blush am I going to use? Oh, I know what blush I'm going to use. We have the prettiest purples. Look at this. So here's some pinks that are really good. Isn't that good? Purple Rain and Ultraviolet. Let's see what that does. And I might have to throw a little bit of pink in there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the sun either. You and me both. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this on. This is Ultraviolet, so you can kind of see what color that is. So this is going to cool everything down. I'm pretty warm. My face is pretty warm naturally. And so then when I put the bronzer on, it really warms it too. So I'm going to mix Purple Rain. I know, now you're singing the song like me. And then the Ultraviolet. So these are creams, which are going to give me a really pretty dewy look. And this will help me to flow a little bit better. All right, get that on there. Here's a trick for the blush. 1, 2, 3. Upside down triangle. I am terrible at blush placement. I don't know why that's a hard thing for me, but isn't that good? Now see how that just kind of helps everything to flow, and it helps flow with my neck. My neck gets warm. We get this permanent sun thing. I don't care if I put 50 sunscreen on my chest. It's always darker than my face and has a red tint. It's the weirdest thing. All right, I gotta go. We gotta go to the dance. I am excited and thank you for being here. If you have any questions or you want matched to maybe a color for your under eyes, either the color corrector or a bronzer, or you just have questions about bronzer or any of the makeup, let me know. See ya. Thanks for being here. Bye, guys.